Ahoy hoy y'all, how we doing tonight? It's Thursday. Not the typical Thursday stream, but we are going to hop back into our lightning challenges on NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, since we did not get to do that this Sunday. And we are going to see how much further we can get into these. I believe, yeah, we'd made it up to the Legend. I don't think we got all of the Legend ones done yet. We still have this one. I'm going to save that for the last of the Legend challenges, because Robbie Gordon was not kind to me in the last one. So we're going to go with Ward Burton to start off tonight and see how Ward treats us. Zeroing on victory. Ward Burton finished in the top 10 in just his second race with his new team at the 2004 Subway 400. See if you can improve the number 0 team's luck that day and get Ward into victory lane.
Ward, you've always run well at Rockingham. Got your first victory there. Is that right? Yeah. I thought you did. Yeah. I remember that day. Back in '95, wasn't it?
Exactly right.
Got your
historian here.
Got a little historian. You got your first win there. Why is that track so fun to race on?
You know, Mike, it's one of those places that that getting the car to work is very simply defined to me. You know, where I know I got to go in and have a stability going in a corner, but the nose has to turn for me. And if the nose turns for me, then I got forward bite and I got good handling all the way around the racetrack. So it's a place that if it's not working for you, it's really tough to replace. If it is turning for you, it's really easy.
Well, that was your second race of
hey,
the season with
Mothcast.
a brand new team, and you got a top 10 finish. That had to provide a lot of motivation for the guys, seeing results right off the bat.
Yeah, we needed that and need another one, but team's working real hard, and you know, we actually had a lot better car than we did that day, and that finish represented it, because a couple of guys that finished in the top 5, we were a lot better than we were on a long run, but got caught in the pits when a caution came out and had to battle back for that.
Well, here's your challenge. We're going to start the race with 5 laps to go. Ward's in 9th. Can you pass the other 8 cats and get the victory, change history, get in the game and get it done?
Hey, Landon. Given that this is a Rockingham challenge and it's Legend, I have a bad feeling this is going to turn into the... What was that? Was that a Sterling Marlin challenge? The last time we were at Rockingham. I don't remember. I think it was Sterling. Why did it slow me down right before I took control? Yeah, well, Gordon can go away. Well, he's not going to go away. Oh, sorry, Rusty. We got some lap traffic up here, which is interesting. I like how the rear of the field is just in front of the leaders, but then we've got a good sized pack behind us, and there's a giant gap in between. I want to know how the field got stretched out like that exactly. We've got 3 laps to go, though, and I've only made it up to P8. I have a feeling we're not going to get this on the first try. Oh, Ryan! And of course, he can just cross right over and not have an issue. Go away, Ryan. Yeah, we're definitely not making it this time. Casey Kanye into the lead. If I put him in the top 5, is that good enough? I mean, I've improved over where he actually finished in this race. Isn't that good enough for y'all? I feel like that's good enough. The sad thing is we're under a second from the lead. Like, I can see Kenseth right there. Give me another couple laps and I probably could win this if I don't drive off the track. World's best interviews with Mikey. That is correct.
Alright, let's go and win this thing. Whoa, watch it.
Give Kurt a little bumperino here. Ooh, mama. Jeff, I'm really getting tired of you sticking your nose down there and ruining every good run that I have. And now I'm going to move up the track because I thought I was going to run into Jeff. See, Jeff screws up my first, like, couple laps here. Jeff is the reason I don't move forward for, like, the first 2 or 3 laps. Jeff! El Jefe! Go away! Go back there and play with Kurt. I'm sure Kurt would love to play with you in your flaming car. Oh, okay, this is working, this is working. We're up to P6. That's higher than we made it in the last one, and we've still got 2.5 laps left. Okay, top 5, here we go. Here we go. This might be the one. This just might be the one. You gotta outbrake them really well. Like, that's the key to this. You gotta really outbrake them here. The problem is, I still think I'm gonna be too far behind, and I don't think this is gonna work. We got a lap left, and I still got 1.3 seconds. I was actually closer to the lead the last time. But I made it up higher in the field this time. I don't know how that works. Junior, go away. Isn't 4th good enough? That's much better than Ward did in this race. Just let me go with a 4th place finish.
It just wasn't meant to be this time, buddy. Nice try. Maybe next time.
What is what she said? Usually I notice when I say something that could be a that's what she said, but I don't know this time. Okay, well, El Jefe didn't get inside this time, so that's a good start, I think. Oh, bye, Kurt. This one's tricky. Rockingham is my least favorite place to go for these challenges. Oh, we're gonna get in the wall, aren't we? Yep. I don't think this is gonna be the one. Good. You just stay up there, Junior. I'm gonna... Never mind. I was gonna pass you, but apparently you don't want me to just yet. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. I'll get you down here in turn 3! Never mind! Fast and Furious Rockingham Drift out here. Bye, Kurt! Bye, El Jefe! Who's Trey Poole? And I don't know why we're so concerned on who's going to spot for him. Like, I know what Eddie DeHaan did, or what he supposedly did, but it's his spotter. I'm not sure why we're that concerned with who's going to be Eddie DeHaan's replacement. Okay, never mind. Now I'm just throwing it in, because why not? YOLO. When's the last time you heard somebody say YOLO? I don't even know when the last time I said YOLO was. Well, hello, El Jefe! El Jefe! Whee! Oh! There it is. Okay, so, stand by. As usual, I forgot the charger for the laptop, so it's gonna go dead. And I'm gonna break my headset. But I need to go get that, otherwise I won't be able to see what you guys are saying. And it just took the chat away from me anyway, so we're gonna have to fix that. Where did it just... It just took me... Oh, that's not... Where... Oh, there we go. Hey, Casey. Casey, I was watching your interview with Pocris before I started this. It was a very interesting chat. Great, now it's all screwed up. There we go. I think we got it right now. Okay, we're good, I think. Probably not, but, you know, am I ever good? I don't think so. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I saw he spotted for him at road courses, but again, why are we concerned? It's his spotter. Of all the things to be concerned about, why are we concerned with who is Eddie DeHaan's replacement? Go away, Jeff. This isn't going to be a good one. I can see how this night's going to go. Hi, Mark. Well, that wasn't going to be a good one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What are my thoughts on the ARCA entry list? I mean, it's more cars than I expected. I don't know what else you want me to say about it. I mean, there's still only like 6 or 7 competitive cars, tops, so we could have 40 cars in the race, but if there's only 6 or 7 competitive cars, what's the point? And if Ty Gibbs runs away with it again, we've essentially got 1 competitive car, and it doesn't matter how many cars are in the field. The biggest problem in ARCA right now is actually Ty Gibbs. And I say that as someone who really likes Ty Gibbs, both as a person and as a driver. But honestly, he is the biggest problem ARCA has right now, because when he's in the race, he almost always runs away with it. So there could be 40 cars in the field, but if Ty Gibbs is there, more than likely, there's not going to be much of a race. He's kind of like the Kyle Busch of ARCA at this point. We're about to go 4 wide into turn 1. If Sterling doesn't run me off the damn track! These asshats and their stupid defensive lines, I swear. Oh, you want to run a defensive line? Sure, I'll run you down to the apron, Sterling. How you feel about that? I think this is the same race. Because I think it was Sterling that was that other Rockingham challenge we did. Because I remember we were up here trying to get little Jamie Baby, Casey Kanye, and the Seth of Kins. I probably could have gotten up to P2 if I hadn't run into little Jamie Baby there. But, I mean, P2's not going to do me any different than P3 at this point. We're still going to fail either way.
We'll get there eventually, bud. Buckle up and let's give this one another shot. If you're gonna win this race, that'll be a good time to start passing some cars. Come on.
Alright, I'm laser focused in. This is going to be a good one. Kurt, I'd really appreciate it if you would go away right now. I don't have time to be racing you for night.
Clear on either side.
Didn't Mikey say they were going to restart me and...
Major.
Okay, well, Kurt just about got me a reckless driving charge there. So, you know, that's always fun. Ironic, out of all people that could have given me a reckless driving charge. Is this Sterling in front of me? I had Sterling fall to P8 already. Wow, it is Sterling.
Careful.
I couldn't really see because his car was a total of like 3 pixels from that distance.
Go on, son. Take care of that car out there and we'll take care of you.
What did everybody have for dinner tonight? I had some fried chicken tacos and they were fantastic.
Clear.
Just this one particular race. Every challenge they make out of this one particular race, the 2004 Subway 400, 500, whatever it was. Every one of these challenges can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. Took forever to do the Sterling one, and I can already tell it's going to take forever to do this Ward one.
Still there.
I'm sorry, Newman.
Everything looks good.
That was not intentional.
Both sides, you're all clear. Wallace, right side.
Look at Johnny Benson up here.
Side. Carlo.
Oh, Rusty! Damn it.
Alright.
I mean, we weren't going to win that one anyway. Ooh, Pizza Hut. See, I tend to prefer Papa John's if we're talking about chain pizza places.
Let's win this. Push it outside.
Pizza Hut's breadsticks, I'll tell you what, are disgusting. I hate Pizza Hut's breadsticks. They're the worst breadsticks I've ever had from anywhere.
Gordon, hello.
Jeff! El Jefe! You heifer!
Whoa, you gotta race him. We can still win this thing. Let's go.
Should run down here on the bottom. Give Kurt a little love tap there to get him out of the way. It's Rockingham, so that's acceptable. The wall. I want to know how I got so close to the lead the first time, but I was still in like P6. I can see Casey Kanye up there. I don't think they've passed any lap traffic. So it's literally the next 8 cars in front of me.
Hold it steady.
Sorry, Rusty.
Contact looks okay.
And Ryan.
Front tires won't help us.
Look at Rusty. He could just cross over like nothing ever happened. As if I never ran into him or anything. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, wow. Oh.
Careful out there. Keep your nose clean to win this deal.
I mean, to each their own, I guess. I can't eat those things.
Race ain't over yet, buddy. Get up there and win this thing. center puck. Still hanging on. Just remember, he owes us one now. But he's looking to make a move on you. All clear, bud. Wallace is our puck.
Here we go. Everybody's like in a line here, and I'm just gonna pass everybody.
Clear, all clear.
Look at Newman, just effortless crossover there. Like physics don't apply. Like he wasn't committed to the middle lane or anything, and just kept his momentum.
Clear on both sides.
How am I 1.7 back? This time to the leader never makes any sense. It's like they start him at different intervals in front of me every time. We're up to P4 and I'm still 1.2 back.
Down low, down low.
Oh, Craven.
Down a little bit. Carl, come to you. Hang us up.
Craving a win right now. That's what I'm craving.
Clear, clear. All clear.
And I don't think I'm going to get it this time. Old Seth Kin up here is going to have to get stuck in this lap traffic for a solid minute. Oh, Johnny Benson's lap traffic. Okay. That makes more sense now.
Outside, outside. McMurray is right behind you.
We made it to P2, but there's still 2 lap cars in between us. There ain't no way we're cutting off a second and 2 lap cars to get to Kenseth in 3 and 4. Is that Mikey? Mikey, what are you doing that far back? I know you never really did anything outside Daytona and Talladega for the most part, but that's really low in the field even for you. Well, I haven't watched the whole Pockrass interview yet. I saw part of it, and then I had to start this. So far, the most interesting thing was that I was right. That I knew IRP was never going to be in serious consideration for being the Mosport replacement. NASCAR may have wanted to go there, but IRP doesn't want them there.
Both sides clear. Wallace is outside. You got the bumping, buddy. All clear.
I'm charging. We ain't wasted no time in this one.
Newman up high.
Sorry, Sterling. Well, we wasted time there.
All clear. Craven is going for the pass on the right.
I think we're going to have to skip this one. I'm going to give it one more try after this one if we don't get this one, and I don't think we're going to get this one. I give it one more try, and then we're moving on to the next one. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're getting this one in 2 laps from a 2.5 back.
Outside, outside. Got one outside.
And 4 more lead lap cars to pass, plus some lappers. Ain't happening, especially now that I got in the wall. Oh, little Jamie baby got in the wall, okay.
Outside, outside.
Oh.
Number 42, hello.
I like how you can do that, Jamie. I wish I could do that. I wish I could just turn my car wherever I wanted to and not have to worry about the laws of fucking physics. course, I'm not sure the laws of physics in this game work exactly like real life, but the laws of physics in real life don't work like that either.
We'll get there eventually.
One more try.
We can always try again.
Net zero, high speed.
Running out of time. Start making your move.
Oh, we're gonna get Gordon inside this time, aren't we?
The 24 car.
Shit, Jeff. El Jefe.
Don't worry about him. Clear.
That's what you get. That's what you get, El Jefe. I don't know what you did, but that's what you get. Ooh, look at a run off of 4. Sorry, Newman.
Okay, don't worry about it. Hold it.
I'm getting a little sick of this challenge. I'm getting a little sick of Rockingham in this game, period. This one particular race, the 2004 Subway 400, every damn challenge out of this race is ridiculous.
Push is outside. Take it easy out there.
Yeah, y'all can go away now.
Wallace, hello.
Rusty.
Still alongside.
Pretend like you're not even there.
You got both sides. You're all clear.
Look at that. 2 to go, 1.1 seconds, P5. I think he's getting held up by lap traffic, so that might help us.
Later.
We definitely gained some time there. We're under a second now. Here we go, good 3 and 4.
Okay, we're clear.
Oh, we're gonna have to bounce it off the wall and hope it doesn't do much.
Inside.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, they're wrecking, they're wrecking, they're wrecking. Go, Casey, go, Casey, go. Don't stop.
You're clear.
Well, still not close enough, though.
Gain, down low.
So close! So close!
Clear, all clear. Whatever you need. Careful out there. Keep your nose clean to win this deal. Rick.
I'm not giving up. I know I said that was the last time for that one, but I was so close.
The 97 car. Outside, outside. All clear, bud. Push is looking right. Wallace, come on.
Oh, Rusty.
Clear, all clear.
El Jefe, are you going to be a problem?
Newman, the 500.
Of course.
Buddy, you gotta keep it on the
Well, that one doesn't count.
You've been holding back at all? Now's the time.
If you've been holding back at all, yeah. I think this is higher than this car should have been in any race, so I don't think Ward was holding back.
The 97 car is making his move. Low side, low side. What's up, bud? Hold your line. He's still there. Clear, clear. All clear.
Oh, guys, 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 guys!
Marlin.
No, Newman, no! Marlon!
Out there. Keep your nose clean to win this deal.
Getting real tired of y'all! Getting real tired of y'all.
Way to win here. Pedal to the metal. Number 97, high
Good. Go away, Kurt.
97 cars. Clear all around.
I can already tell I don't think this one's going to be any, well, especially when I do that. I ain't going anywhere in this one. I can see Kenza. He's not even gotten into the lap traffic yet. Rusty, go away with your stupid ass defensive line.
Cars closing the gap behind you.
See, and I end up having to enter the corner like that. Damn you, Junior! You son of a bitch!
Just got into you.
Because they forced me down to the damn apron, and I gotta enter so shallow that I can't make the corner. The mission is not to win this race anymore. The mission is to put Junior's ass in the wall. I don't take kindly to being raced like that.
Forget about him. Focus on the race. Number 8 is outside. Both sides clear.
Okay, now the mission's back to winning the race, but I don't think we're going to make it at this point. I got my frustration vented on Junior. Now we're okay.
Going in a little hot.
Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next challenge, and we're going to come back to this after we somehow eventually beat the Robbie Gordon Sonoma.
We'll get there eventually, bud. This is easy.
Hey, Ashton.
You wanna be doing this. Let's give it another go.
Alright, let's see what Junior wants us to do. Repercussions? Is that how you spell that? I thought it was R-E-P-R-E. Hang on, I gotta Google this now. Have I been thinking that was spelled differently all this time? Oh wow, it is spelled like that. Okay. I did not know that. Dale Jr. wanted a top 10 in the worst way at the 2004 Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. See if you can change history by getting around the number 15 car and finish in the top 10. Oh, so I just got to pass Mikey? That's nothing.
It seems like to me the crew members and everybody in the NASCAR world gets more jazzed up when we're heading to Bristol than anywhere else on the circuit. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. That's probably one of the tracks with the most excitement. You know, when the race starts, all them people around there, it's like a big old football game.
Now, when you started that race, you had a fast car and led a bunch of it. Then a late problem with a pit stop relegated you to the back, and you were in a hurry to get back to the front late, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to pass there, and especially when you're in a hurry, you can get yourself into trouble. But yeah, we had a fast car and didn't come up with a win, so we were pretty disappointed.
We were pretty
I heard
disappointed.
some radio traffic on TV where you were saying you were going to get a top 10. How desperate were you for that top 10 finish after the problems you had earlier?
I was pretty desperate. I mean, when you get yourself behind like that after such a great day, you get real frustrated, I guess, is more what you are. But yeah, you want a top 10 for your team and for the points too.
Well, here's a challenge. You're in Dale Jr.'s car. You're just outside of the top 10 with 5 to go. Let's re-rack it, put you inside the 8 car. See if you can get around the old number 15, me, and get to the top 10 for Dale Jr. Get in the game. That's your challenge.
Well, that shouldn't be any problem, Mikey. I'm impressed Mikey was even in the top 10 in this race. I really don't remember him doing anything in that 15 car outside of Daytona and Talladega. Really? I like how they start Scott Wimmer inside of me. The the hell was that? I'm just gonna poke my nose down in here, Dale Jr. He's gonna know what. Go away, Scott. I ain't dealing with that. Well, that wasn't the greatest entry into 3. Is this really supposed to be a legend challenge? I mean, no, I haven't gotten around him yet, but I have no doubt I'm going to. Like, right here. Just give him a little bump and run. Bumperino. Literally, this is really supposed to be like Jeff. What is... Jeff's like over here twerking on me. Bet that's something you never thought you'd see. Newman! Oh no! No! Why? I was coming to the checkered flag! Alright, well, again, though, this is a pretty easy challenge. Why, Scott? Why? Really? Okay, well, it's not easy when Scott Wimmer does that and then Johnny Sauter does that shit! Shut up! You stupid ass spot. Why? Why do we start Scott Wimmer like that every time? Okay, at least he got around me that time. Oh, Mikey. You really shouldn't bounce off the wall like that into another car. We lost all of our friendship with Mikey. Well, there goes this attempt. Greg? It's all because of Scott Wimmer. It's all because for whatever reason they want to start Scott Wimmer right there. Whoever made that decision, I'm gonna slap them. Whoever made the decision at EA Sports to start Scott Wimmer there at the beginning of this challenge, I will find them and I will slap them.
Number 24, high. A little bump there with the 24 car. Still alongside you. You got both sides, you're all clear. Come on, man, let's keep it together.
It's not Mikey specifically I have to pass, right? It's just be in the top 10. So I could finish right here and still pass this. Until El Jefe gets back around me, because I do that.
Gordon is inside.
No, you don't, El Jefe! El Jefe!
Still there.
I'm sending it into 3. Oh, I don't even need to. Crossover. No, Jeff!
Gordon, high.
No! Biffle! No! Why? Why?
Clean to win this deal.
Why?
Running out of time. Start making your move.
Oh, and now Wimmer's directly behind me.
Get by it.
Why does that change every time?
You're clear.
The hell?
Go easy on the car.
Nice and smooth. No need to do anything irrational. Like a four-wheel drift in 1 and 2. Don't need to be doing that.
Walter, get outside. Your car's a little loose. Those kind of things happen. Still inside.
2 to go. We got this. We got this.
Clear all clear, whatever you need.
El Jefe and his blocks. If it wouldn't DQ me, I would straight up wreck him.
Gotta stay away from that kind of thing. Be patient. Johnson.
This is the one. This is the one. Whoa! Yeah! Let's go!
Great job, buddy.
Alright. Hey, it's a Wild Robert sighting. How's Robert tonight? Okay, so we finally beat one tonight. We are 1 for 2 tonight in challenges. Doubters? Question mark. Kenseth followed up his win at North Carolina with another win at the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. This time, with 2 to go, hold off a charging Kane again. No, sorry, a charging Kanye again and win the race.
2003, your only victory came at Vegas where you won the title. 2004, you got your second victory out of 3 races at Vegas. That had to be very redeeming after all the talk you heard last year about only winning 1 time.
Yeah, that was cool, and it's really cool to come back to Vegas and be able to win the second time. You know, whenever you go back to a track that you've won at before, you always feel extra confidence getting in there, and it usually doesn't work out that good.
Well, you dominated the race in 2003, drove away for the win. 2004 is a little different. Harvick was up there, he ran out of gas, and here comes Casey Kane second week in a row trying to ruin your party.
Yeah, it was an exciting race. It was a competitive race, and I started catching Kevin and passed him for the lead, and then he ran out of gas shortly thereafter, and Casey Kane was coming on strong again.
What do you think about that track? Is it a fun track to drive?
I think it's a fun track to drive. I think you can do some passing there and some good races. I think the older it gets, the more fun it's been to drive.
Well, there's only a couple of laps to go. Get in the game, get in this car, see if you can get around Harvick, hold off Casey Kane, and get Matt his second win of 2004. Get in the game.
Got him. Ugh. Okay, now I don't think I heard the last half of that, but okay, so we're supposed to win.
Hang in there, buddy. Just 1 more spot to go.
Wait, I thought I was supposed to hold off Casey Kane. It didn't say anything about passing Harvick. I'm not so much holding off Kane as I am running down Harvick, and I'm not convinced I'm going to catch Harvick. In fact, Kane's going to get me.
Left side. Down low. Go left.
Wait, oh, hello.
Clear on both sides.
Did Harvick just run out of gas? Okay, see.
Leaders up hitting.
What the hell just happened?
Clear, clear. All clear. Got it. Way to go. That's the way to do it.
What? Hold up. First off, I didn't even know Harvick was supposed to be a part of this. I go into turn 1 and 2 on the last lap thinking I've lost it, and all of a sudden he runs out of fuel and I still have to hold off Casey Kane? What? I am Garth Allen for Orkin. Uh-huh. Alright. I'm going to give Robbie Gordon one chance. If we can't do it, we're going to move on to the bonus challenges.
Robbie, when we head west to Sonoma, that's a very historic road race. You got a lot of experience on that track. Yeah, I like it.
We've already watched this. We don't need to watch this again. Now I'm on the lookout for spiders. See, I live right next to a bunch of, like, wooded area, so it's not uncommon for there to be spiders in here all the time.
Track's gonna be mighty slick
This
on
time
those
of
old
year.
tires. Watch out.
No.
Number 24 is right behind.
El Jefe! No!
Still there.
See, if I drove out there, I couldn't have done that!
Careful out there.
But he can just drive through the gravel like it's nothing. Like it's just part of the racetrack. If I was out there, though, well, one, I would get DQ'd for leaving the racing surface. Two, I wouldn't be able to control the car.
You need to be careful on those old tires.
El Jefe?
What's right?
Uh-oh. Well, this isn't gonna go well.
Clear all around.
Oh, that didn't work. Send us both into the wall. Oh, with as bad as these tires are, I really don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. I really don't. Like, I just have to go really slow and block. No, no!
Can't leave the track like that.
It wouldn't turn!
Track's gonna be mighty slick on those old tires.
I think we're just gonna go to the bonus challenges and say screw Robbie Gordon. No, no!
Keep the car on the track. Gordon is closing the gap.
This challenge is wonderful. It's the best challenge I've ever played in my life. It's wonderful. Thank you, EA Sports. What would I do without you?
Can't be much grip left on those tires. Stay focused.
No, 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 no!
Need to do that.
Son of a bitch!
Square.
That's it. Screw Robbie Gordon. We're done. May not even come back to that challenge. Going to the bonuses. Ricky Craven, turning the tide. Ricky Craven battled hard at the end of the spring Talladega race and managed to lock up a 4th place finish. Take control, work your way through the pack for the win.
You battle all day long at Talladega. You find yourself in the middle of a glob with 3 or 4 laps to go. Where's your mind at when that happens?
Oh my gosh, it's 3 or 4 laps to go, and it's all about who you're with or who you're not with.
Tip
and
the
trying to get
mic,
together with
Mikey.
them. And it's the most intense 3 or 4 laps of the year.
Tell me, bring me up to speed. You race all day long. It's a 500-mile race. You're running 6. You got a chance for a top 5 finish, or maybe even the win, or you could drop back to 20th.
Right. What I'm doing is looking for the 15 car because I know that he's probably got the best shot. But it is so strategic, and it's all about positioning yourself so that in the last push, you're with the right group. Ultimately, you're getting the push and you're out front. And hadn't experienced that yet, but we're getting closer.
He got close, like he said, at Talladega, pushed home to 4th. Let's put you in Ricky's shoes. Let you be in the Tide ride. We're going to start you 6th on the inside line, which is 3 or 4 laps to go. See if you can push to 4th, or maybe even better yet, get the win for the Tide ride. It's in the game.
Okay. I think we can manage this one. Famous last words.
Running out of time. Start making your move. Number 38, inside, side, 1. 3-1, 3-1.
Jimmy, don't abandon me. Don't you do it.
Hold that line. Still hanging on.
I'll push you to the front if you don't abandon me, Jimmy. It's going to be hard to do up here from the top, but yeah, nah, you know what? Nope. Bye, Jimmy.
You're up there so hot.
Didn't he say he was looking for the 15 car? I don't see Mikey anywhere. Oh. Ricky Craven with the run, looking inside. Matt Kenseth only make contact. Ricky Craven to the lead at Talladega. Off turn 4, coming to the white flag. Ricky Craven looking for his first Talladega victory. Would this be first victory period? Was this before Darlington? Oh, Kenseth! Oh, they make contact. Kenseth into the wall. Are we gonna have it? Oh, screw you. How are you gonna pin that big one on me in my reckless driving? Come on now.
You've been holding back at all. Now's the time to let loose.
Okay, I'm gonna go down to the middle and work with DJ this time.
Coming on. You're on the 3-1. Still there. Take it slow.
Come on, DJ, let's go around the outside. Let's do it.
Clear, clear.
Come on, man. What are you doing? Why?
North Junior.
Don't slide in behind Kenseth. You had to run. Dude.
Still beside you.
Maybe you should be driving the big brown truck. Because clearly this ain't working out for you anymore.
41. He's still there.
Okay, making it to the lead. Same place we did last time. Now, can we not wreck Kenseth this time? Way too high up the track. Oh, hi, DJ. Oh, DJ. Whoo. We're going to have the same problem, aren't we? No, he's going to spin lazily to the bottom, and we're not going to have an issue. Unless he merges back up with the field and LePages them. I think we're good, though. And I've got a second lead that I just have to hold on to for a lap. Okay. I wonder if they'll catch me before the line. Just gonna pin it to the yellow line. If they catch me, we'll do some blocking. I think they're going to. I think they're gonna catch me off of 4. Or at the latest in the tri-oval. No. Still haven't caught me. I'm breaking the draft. Oh, don't do that. Don't leave the racing surface. Here he comes. He's gonna get me. He's gonna catch me right at the line. No competition whatsoever. Ricky Craven wins at Talladega. Woo! Yeah, buddy! Okay. Well, that's bonus challenge number 1 down. Oh no, another Robbie Gordon. Oh, it's at Watkins Glen. Of course, because it's the only place he ever did well at. And he did win at New Hampshire once. Robbie Gordon won the 2003 Series at the Glen after a hard-charging Jeff Gordon ran out of fuel on the last lap. See if you can hold off a fully fueled Gordon and the rest of the pack.
Robbie, I always think that when they show the highlights for the NASCAR season, if you didn't have us hopping curbs and going right and left and doing the road racing thing, it wouldn't be complete.
I love the curbs. I like the chicanes that we have at Watkins Glen. We've been fast there the last couple of years, and finally we were able to pull off a victory this year.
What is your mentality as you start one of those road races? They're a couple 300 miles long. I mean, they're a challenge to have a car that you can race at the end with. Do you conserve your equipment early, or are you flat out from the word go?
Well, the cars are getting very reliable nowadays, but also the NASCAR drivers are getting better on the road courses. A few years ago, it might have been a little easier competition, but these guys, they've caught on now. So you've got to be on your toes almost all day long and can't make any mistakes. Strategy has a lot to do with it. And it's actually hard to pass on road courses as well now, as competitive as the series is.
Well, Robbie Gordon got the win at Watkins Glen. He outran another road racer, Scott Pruitt, late in the going. Jeff Gordon was hard charging, however, and ran out.
Scott Pruitt?
Here's your challenge. Get in Robbie's singular car. Jeff Gordon's not going to run out of gas. See if you can get Robbie to the checkered flag in Watkins Glen. That's the game. Get in it.
That's the game. Get in it. Watkins Glen, New York's Thunder Road. I really wish they could have put Scott Pruitt in here. That'd be really cool. I had literally forgotten he used to be a road ringer in the Cup races.
Here we go. You got the lead.
Oh no, too deep.
Come on,
Yep.
buddy. You gotta keep it on the track.
Yep. I'm pretty sure Junior about wrecked me right there. Like, look at this. Coming back on the track, he's not going to stop, and I'm just going to get turned into the tires on the right. That's exactly what's about to happen. They didn't let it go for long enough.
Stay there and let's get this win.
There we go, that worked. Where's Scott Pruitt? Uh-oh. I want Scott Pruitt! Give me Scott Pruitt! Or this challenge is not complete. This thing is so twitchy. I gotta be careful about cutting the curbs, because it's gonna give me a left racing service penalty if I do it too much. Doesn't seem to be too hard to stay in front of El Jefe, though. Oh no, too deep. Oh, made it work. Okay. Ooh, okay. Held the lead, made it work. It's okay. Wouldn't it be cool if F1 came back to Watkins Glen? I think it'd be cool. White flag, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank for Robbie Gordon. Here at Watkins Glen, can his adopted brother, Jeff Gordon, steal the win from him, or will it be Robbie Gordon's day to shine here in New York? Okay, I think we braked way too far back there. Doesn't matter, though. We are way ahead of El Jefe. Are you sure he's fully fueled? Are you sure? Is that the best he can do? Because I'm not even driving this track well. Turn 6 is deceiving. I always brake late. Doesn't matter what game it is, I always brake late for turn 6 at Watkins Glen. Oh! I thought I was about to get a left racing service penalty. No matter, Robbie Gordon wins at Watkins Glen!
Go. Woohoo! That's the real deal right there.
Yes, it has. I think it's mostly because the Gen 6 car is not good at Charlotte, as it is not very good at most tracks. Start it right. Dale Jarrett won the first ever Nextel Cup race at Daytona in the shootout. I have the diecast of that car right here. Take control of the UPS Ford with 2 laps to go and see if you can take it to victory lane.
That'd be kind of cool to start the 2004 season by winning the first race they had.
That was pretty cool. You know, I think it was kind of unexpected on our part because Daytona hadn't really been that good to us lately, but it was a lot of fun.
The shootout is always a crazy race. There's 2-wide racing, 3-wide racing at times. What was your mentality as you get prepared to start the race that night?
Well, I think the biggest thing was I wanted to get myself positioned for the last part of the race. You know, the first 50 or 60 laps don't really make a lot of difference. It's getting yourself in the right position, know what you can do from there. And so I wanted to try to take the first part of the race and see which lane was going to be good. Was it going to be the bottom at night, the shortest way around? Was the middle lane going to open up and do well for us, as we've seen at times? Or did I need to be on the top to where I can keep the momentum going?
And mentally, you got to figure all those things out and then physically execute them. It's kind of tough to put that all together at times when you got 10, 15, 20 other guys trying to occupy the space you want.
Exactly. They weren't cooperating a lot. I would kind of make my way forward, and then I would find myself kind of staying in that 12th to 14th, 15th position. I couldn't get any further than that. So they weren't being very good partners with me, and so I was having to try to employ a different strategy and see what I could do.
Now, that was the first ever.
This was before that happened, Casey.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah, it really is. You know, I guess not being a points race, but it was the very first race under the Nextel banner, and yeah, that meant a lot to me to be able to say that.
Special feeling to win the shootout this year for Dale Jarrett. There's 2 laps to go. You're in a mad scramble of 2-wide racing. See if you can do what Dale did and get the victory. Get in the game.
They were still friends at this point. It's like we're having a restart on the backstretch. Oh, El Jefe! Oh, Junior! Oh, Junior! Well, we just destroyed the pack. Not that there's much of a pack here. I guess it is the shootout. We can still do this. We can definitely still do this. All these hindered cars up here. Oh no! I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go below the line. He forced me there. Penalty, 48 car, forcing another car below the line. Oh, that's not who I wanted. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get a massive run here on Texas Terry. Sling it to the outside. Let's go. Jeff killed my momentum. El Jefe. Ooh. A little loose here off of 4. Here we go. Who's gonna win the Budweiser shootout? Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Terry Labonte? Or are they all 3 gonna wad him up and it's gonna be somebody else? Gordon blocks Jarrett's run to the inside. Jarrett's gonna have one more chance down into 3. Will he be able to make it happen? Gives himself a little room for a run. Slings it to the inside. Down the backstretch. Dale Jarrett to the lead in the Budweiser shootout. One final set of corners to go. Can Jeff Gordon make the run and retake the lead here on the final lap? Jarrett goes a little wide. 3 and 4. Comes down. Blocks Gordon. Goes up the track into the wall. Still blocking Gordon. Gordon looks to the outside into the dry oval. Doesn't have time. Dale Jarrett wins the Budweiser shootout. Woo! Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened, Robert. Casey Mears, new beginnings. Casey Mears had the best finish of his career at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in 2004. Hop in his number 41 Dodge and see if you can finish 7th or better. 7th or better. Okay.
Casey, back in 2003, Chip Ganassi, this whole team dedicated themselves to you. They said, we're going to put Casey in anything that'll roll to get him some more experience.
Yes.
We start the 2004 season. Obviously, it paid off. Your best finish ever at Vegas, where you finished 7th.
Whose face is that behind Mikey? Is that Mark Martin?
And how that's related to what you've accomplished in 04.
I think everything we did last year, or in 2003,
Turn the camera.
was really important. You know, the biggest thing that I lacked in this form of motorsports, stock car racing, was seat time. And Chip and Felix gave that to me. You know, we're in the full season of Cup and some Busch races, and also some ARCA stuff where we won some races and built some confidence there. And it was huge. It was huge. Everything that we did last year is a direct result of why we're running good this year. And the guys really improved on the cars over the off season, and the engine shop improved. And you know, I feel a lot more comfortable as a result of that seat time, and you know, so far it's paying off.
Now, do you like the Vegas track? Is that a place where you kind of penciled in, so I'm going to be right when we get there?
Yeah, it's always been one of those places where I ran good. You know, just right out of the gate. You know, even the first year when I ran Busch, we qualified well and ran well there. And I don't know why it is, but it's kind of those mile and a half are places that I've adapted to pretty good, coming from the open wheel side of things, where you carry a lot of speed and momentum, and that's what those tracks are all about, and they've been a lot of fun to me. Vegas is definitely one of my favorite tracks so far.
Did your car handle well all day long? You were in the battle. You were in the heat of the battle.
Whenever we finished
Yeah,
the
we had
05
a really
career
good
mode,
car.
Ashton.
You know, we had a little trouble in the pits, and it set us back a little bit. But I really felt like we had a car that was very competitive and, you know, capable of running inside the top 5 for sure.
Well, here's your challenge. There's 5 laps to go. Casey's in 7th
Yes,
position.
that is Mark Martin.
Don't let anybody pass him. Get him his best ever career finish at Vegas. Get in the game.
'Cause that Viagra car is always driven hard. I love NASCAR.
Time's running out. Hit the gas. Let's go. The 20 cars. Left side. Left side. Calm and steady out there.
So wait, I just can't lose any spots, essentially.
Don't bang it up too bad.
And I already did.
Nothing to worry about. Everything still looks good. Still looks like
Tony!
all clear, bud.
Damn it, Tony!
Man, let's start tires fresh. All right, buddy. Play nice.
Yeah, Vegas Vegas at this point was not good. Flat Vegas is not good.
Your move. Number 20 is going low.
We just drive away from Tony. Oh, we're gonna get in the wall.
Stewart is inside.
Really, Tony?
Clear, all clear. Outside, outside.
Oh, Tony! Oh, Tony.
Careful out there.
Can I just wall pop? No? Okay. Gotta track Tony back down by the end of this. Well, this isn't good. Hang on. I lose time to him on entry, but I really start gaining on exit, which is honestly what I need to be doing. It's going to be better to gain on exit than on entry. No, 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 no!
Johnson is making a move. Low side, low side. Inside, inside. Clear, clear. All clear.
Whatever, we're not going to make it on this one anyway. Little Jamie, baby.
Watch those tires. Whoa, you gotta race
You're not wrong. Flat Vegas is better than current Texas.
running out of time. Start making your
Flat Vegas is better than half flat Texas.
Gonna try it. Look low.
Oh, I cannot make that. Tony!
Careful out there. Keep your nose clean to win this deal.
Feel like this one is harder than it should be.
Haven't had a caution in a while. Stewart is looking to make a move on you.
No, Tony. 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 Tony, Tony, why?
It's gonna slow you down a little bit.
And of course, he just bounces right off like nothing happened.
Let's protect those tires.
I don't think we're gonna get this one.
The cleaner you keep her, the faster she'll be. Come on, buddy. Jump. Running out of time. Start making your move. The 20 car is going low. Four tires won't help us. Careful.
Tony, I'm about to give you the boot. And by the boot, I mean I'm gonna slap the ass into my car into the nose of yours and tell you to go away.
20 and low.
Well, can't do that now.
Still there. You gotta race a little.
Oh, well, never mind. That didn't work.
Play nice.
If you say so.
Time's running out. Hit the gas. Let's go. Stewart, gotta run. Look low.
That sounds like a good problem to have if that's what she's saying. Just saying.
Still hanging on. Still there. Car a little loose. Whatever you need, you're clear.
I hate flat Vegas.
Stewart, outside, outside. Don't bang it up too bad. Both sides clear.
How did he not lose any time to me? He was at the very top of the track.
Down low, down
Go away.
low. All clear.
Alright, we gotta hold off Jimmy and everybody else back there for 3 laps now. We're actually kind of in a rhythm now. We might catch these guys in front of us. In fact, it looks like we might be the fastest car on the track, because I'm cutting into the gap to the leader. Now that I stopped screwing around and I'm actually kind of focused. You think? How'd you figure that out? Alright, off turn 4, career best finish of 7th for Casey Mears comes at Vegas.
Got it. Way to go. Nice work. That's another challenge completed.
Yes, Flat Vegas is my favorite track ever. I wish we could race every week at Flat Vegas. That would be my biggest dream. Scott Wimmer. First time, question mark? It's like the first time meme. You know where the guy's in the noose at the what show is that from? I don't know if I've seen, or is that what it, I don't, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the meme. In Scott Wimmer's first Daytona 500, he found himself behind Junior, Tony Stewart, and a lapped Kurt Busch. Pull out from behind the pack and get Scott the win. Ooh, that would have been interesting. Scott Wimmer wins the 2004 Daytona 500. That would have been interesting.
Scott, your first Daytona 500 experience had to be special, leading the race up front all day long.
Yeah, it was the greatest experience of my life. Going into the biggest stock car race of the year and getting the lead laps and having a strong finish was a real exciting day for me.
Now you and your crew chief used a little pit strategy
Coda's already
late in the race
flat.
to get up front. What did you think that was going to work like?
I was real excited at first coming in and taking 2 tires, getting track position, and after I got out and didn't see anybody in front of me or behind me, I was kind of worried about it and really just trying to hold them off for the last few laps and weren't able to do that.
Well, you still hung in there and had a great finish. Here's your challenge, though. What you're going to do is start in 4th position on the track. You're going to be behind Scott and the 2 leaders and a lap car of Kurt Busch. Can you work around those cars and get him the win in his first Daytona 500? Get in the game.
You're going to be behind Scott, but at the same time, you are going to be Scott. There's going to be 2 Scott Wimmers on the track, according to Michael Waltrip. Okay, well, Coda doesn't have banking. It's got the natural terrain, but you know what I mean. Yes, it definitely is. I feel like I'm about to lose the draft already. Go, Kurt! You have an opening! Take the run! Junior, don't you do it. Junior! Oh, look at this run! Look at this run! Oh, Tony to block. If Tony would have done that a split second later, I'd have turned his ass. Oh, into the wall! I'm gonna get a penalty for that, aren't I? No? Did he not fully wreck? I'd have been real shitty if I got a reckless driving charge for that, and I didn't even touch either one of them. Alright, Tony, let's keep this lead. I'm going to draft with you until the next lap, and then I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to win my first Daytona 500, okay? I know you're looking for your first Daytona 500 too, but you're going to have more chances. I'm definitely not going to, because I won't be around in the sport for very long. So, yeah. I'm going to take this opportunity, and I'm going to win the Daytona 500. I'm sure somewhere down the road, as good as you are at these tracks, you'll win another Daytona 500. I know what's going to happen, Tony. Me, I'm not going to have another chance at it. So, I'm going to take this lead from you here, probably down the backstretch. Does that sound like a plan? At least we're on the same page here. Oh, nope. Maybe I'll take it right here. No. Not quite enough of a run for that. Set him up. We'll get a run into 3. Okay. Maybe not even into 3. We'll get one down the backstretch here. To the outside. Side by side for the lead. Scott Wheeler to the lead in the Daytona 500. Down into 3 for the final time. Can Tony Stewart get another run at it? Tony to the bumper. Wimmer slides off of 4. Blocks Tony. Into the tri-oval. Scott Wimmer wins the Daytona 500. Woo! It's a lot of races for SRX, given they're only running 6. Okay, that's all the bonuses. We beat all the bonuses, and we have, what, 2 legends left? We got Ward at Rockingham, Robbie at Sonoma. I don't know if we're going to do those or not, because that's going to be it for tonight. To be honest, I don't know if we're going to do another stream to try and finish those 2 or not. For my own sanity, it's probably a good idea if we don't. But speaking of SRX, SRX the game comes out tomorrow, so we will be streaming that tomorrow night. It may be as late as like 9 o'clock-ish, but it will happen tomorrow night. So keep an eye out for that. We will have some fun with that. Take a first look at that, and then we'll start the career. We will not start the career mode tomorrow. The career mode will start on Sunday. Sunday is going to be the normal day for SRX going forward. It's going to be SRX Sunday. And we'll start the career mode on Sunday. Tomorrow night is just going to be like a first look at it. We'll check out the tracks. We'll check out the different cars and everything that's in the game. And some different game modes and stuff like that. But career mode will not start until Sunday. So, get hyped for that. SRX the game drops tomorrow. But thanks for hanging out tonight, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow for some SRX. Peace.